Where we left off, we talked about the tragedy of the Battle of Antietam in southern Maryland at the town of Sharpsburg, where basically at the cornfield, at the sunken road, and at Antietam Creek, the Union and Confederates fought to a standstill with thousands of deaths at each location for the deadliest day in American history. Eventually, the next day, the Confederates will retreat back to Virginia, and the Union claimed victory, but this battle was a victory for neither side. The Union naval strategy, as part of the Anaconda Plan, was to cut off all trade from the South to the outside world. And it was pretty effective. The South was able to get a few boats through, but overall, they were able to block, the Union was able to block most of the South's trade. One threat to the blockade of the blockade trade was the boat, the Virginia, which was a Confederate ironclad or iron-covered steamship. It was a stolen Union boat, which was called the Merrimac, which was reinforced with iron plating and cannons were added to it. And the Virginia was very effective, and in one day it sank two ships at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, at the Hampton Roads area of the Chesapeake Bay, and made three more run aground. The Union had to do something to stop the Virginia, so it set a trap with its own ironclad, the Monitor. The Monitor was a smaller boat that had set low in the water and was quicker, as you can see here. This is the Monitor, and this is the Virginia. And what they did is the Union put a caravel ship in the Hampton Roads area, and when the Virginia came to attack it, the Monitor crept out from behind it, and the two boats had a long battle. They both exchanged cannon fire and rammed each other, but in the end, neither boat was that severely injured. Both boats at one point decided to kind of pause the fighting, and during the pause, each boat thought the other boat had quit, and each side declared victory in the clash of the ironclads. The Virginia will no longer, after the clash of the ironclads, be able to terrorize the boats in the Hampton Roads area of the Chesapeake Bay. Very shortly thereafter, it will be its port at Norfolk will be threatened by the Union, and it will be destroyed by the Confederates trying to prevent the Union from getting a hold of it. The Monitor will not last much longer either, as it will be sent down to Wilmington, North Carolina, and it will be sunk in a storm off the coast of North Carolina, killing all 16 crew members. So the battle itself didn't lead to either boat being destroyed and no clear winner, but it did usher in a time of innovation and the start of iron steam-powered naval warfare. And the Union will use many ironclads, particularly on the Mississippi River assaults up at Vicksburg, as time went on. There's another ironclad you can see there. What can we learn from the ironclads? Well, continue innovation. We keep new technology, new ideas. By focusing on improvement, we can keep our country getting better and better. And that's what the Union did, is it developed faster, more explosive, more effective ironclads as time went on.